Hanging by. You've got a picture there behind you, Clay. I've tried to get something like that probably 100 times. I can never time it out just right.
See, here's the key, Greg. Here's what I do. I take a video and then I do a screen grab in the middle of the video with the light.
You changed my world. Yep.
See, there you go. Got a couple of tips coming in for you on this Sunday morning. But again, this was a great photo. You can see that cloud to ground lightning right here over Lake Chickamauga. And this is why it's so important this time of the year. You always want to head indoors as soon as you hear thunder, because there always can be lightning, especially with these electric summertime storms. Great shot here, and thanks for all of the viewer photos sent in over the last couple of days. As for temperatures this morning, we're starting off in the 70s. It's a mild and humid start, but hey, it's still August. We have a ways to go until fall. About 46 days left, so we're getting there, but still going to be quite hot and humid on this Sunday. 88 in Athens, 85 in Blue Ridge, 91 here in the Scenic City, and 90 in Scottsboro. But things are quiet this morning. Not a lot to talk about. High pressure sliding off to our east. That's bringing in that southwesterly flow, plenty of moisture coming up. And by the time we get into that good daytime heating, more of those showers and storms will pop up pretty quickly after lunchtime. But there is low visibility to report this morning, really from Ray and Bledsoe counties south along the Cumberland Plateau. Visibility right at or just less than a mile. Also some fog back into portions of Fannin County, especially just off to the south and east of Blue Ridge this morning. So just be mindful of that if you're traveling into those areas. But over downtown Chattanooga, the sun is up, just a couple of low-hanging clouds. A gorgeous start over downtown Chattanooga and for much of the Tennessee Valley. Just a few clouds streaming in throughout the morning. By about lunchtime, those bubble up showers begin along the higher terrain, moving into the valley, continuing through the evening hours, and then by about 8 o'clock they become more sparse, and by 10 most of the activity winds down here across the Tennessee Valley with just a few lingering clouds overnight. But over the next couple of days you can expect anywhere from 1/4 to 1/2 inch on average. But the thing is, these storms are going to be moving pretty slow, so some areas could pick up 1 inch, 2 inches of rain like we had yesterday. And yesterday I believe Harrison had right around 3 inches of rain in just under an hour, and that's when you can start to have some of those low-lying flooding issues. And we could see that again today. So we'll track that out. Fortunately, not much of a severe threat, but again, we are going to watch the flooding threat today, especially where the grounds have become saturated over the last couple of days. And again, best chances of rain going to be right after 2 p.m., continuing through the evening hours and dropping off as we move into the overnight. Now we're going to switch gears. We're going to talk tropics for a second. It's been quiet for the last couple of months. We've had a lot of dry air, some Saharan dust kind of blowing over the Atlantic, and really not allowing for any of that good tropical development. That could all change, and we're heading right towards the peak season of hurricane season. That typically occurs in the middle of September, but we are watching a wave coming off the western coast of Africa, about a 40% chance of formation over the open Atlantic. Now, this is far away from the U.S., but it will be something worth watching, and if this becomes the next named storm, it would be the 4th of the season, and that would be Danielle. So we'll continue to keep you updated as we enter the peak season of the Atlantic hurricane season. But for today, 91 degrees, hot and humid, showers and storms once again for your Sunday fun day. And for tonight, 72, isolated showers and storms continuing. And then for your next 7 days, it's going to be a rainy start to the week, multiple rain chances through about Thursday. Then we're going to have a cold front come through, and look at that. Lows even dropping into the 60s here across the Tennessee Valley. Temperatures in the 80s during the day, and slightly lower humidity moving into next weekend, Greg.
Clay, thanks very much.